It's Monday, November 17th at 12:40 in the afternoon, and the dogs and I have come over to the Cataraqui Trail, walking west from Curl Road, heading towards Camden East. It's cloudy and windy and 1 degree, so fairly cool afternoon, but wanted to get out and do a bit of walking. Well, as you can see, most of the leaves are now gone from the trees. We've had some pretty high winds and heavy rains lately, so that's worked to release most of the leaves now. So we're left with a fairly stark landscape. Gray tree limbs and a lack of green. That breeze, which is I guess 40 to 60 kilometers an hour, is quite cold on the hands at this temperature. I think there's a wind chill of -4 or -5 degrees with this wind. So it explains why my hands are getting kind of cold heading into the wind here towards Camden East. So 1:27 now, and we've just reached Camden East, or the north side of Camden East. Show a bit of the landscape around here. We're gonna head back now because it's quite nasty out and we're heading right into the wind. So we'll head back with the wind, get a little bit of a reprieve. Must have been some sort of a structure to do with the railway here off the side, because there's quite a few of these cement pylons with steel rods sticking out of the top of them in here. There's about 8 of them or more. Nice to see the water flowing in the ditches again. Haven't seen that for a long time over this very dry summer we had. Just saw my first northern shrike of the fall season over there in Camden East, just at the end of the trail. There was one sitting in a tree, and then it flew along the hedgerow a little bit and sat in another tree in typical shrike fashion. Always nice to see those birds again. They come down from the north in the wintertime to southern areas like this. And then when spring comes, they head back north again. So you don't see them here over the summer. You just see them here in the wintertime, the northern shrike. We still do have a few residents of loggerhead shrikes here in the summer in this local area, but they've been diminishing steadily over the years. And they're almost extirpated basically from Ontario now. There's been a lot of efforts over the last few decades to keep a population of them here, but I'm not actually sure what the status of them is now as far as detailed status, whether they've been increasing a little bit with captive breeding or not. I haven't kept up on it, but there's been a lot of effort put forward to try and keep them around, and it's not an easy thing to do. By the way, I'd just like to say a little something about the channel currently. I was checking my analytics last week and I discovered that some 95% of the views I'm getting currently on my videos are coming from people that aren't subscribed to the channel. So all I would like to say at this point is that if you do watch the channel on a regular basis and you enjoy a lot of what I'm producing, I hope you'll consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. If you do subscribe, apparently it helps the YouTube algorithm to promote my videos further to a wider audience, and that's always a good thing. You want to spread the videos around as much as possible, so if you can do that, that'd be great.